I really only needed batteries for my other Makita tools. These batteries came with a free chainsaw. Don't have a burning need for this saw, but it's a cool tool. Seems to work well, but I have only made a handful of cuts on some small 2 to 6 tree branches. One complaint: I have many Makita tools that came with a, usually bulky, plastic case. Most of the time I don't need the case and it ends up stored in my garage indefinitely. This is one tool where a case would be really nice, so I could just put the saw on my truck or in a toolbox and have the whole thing protected from weather and general abuse. I have used my new saw for 3 days now and am satisfied with it. I will keep my 24-inch bar gas saw as a backup, but I think this saw will do much of the work I need to do. Oregon Chains was very helpful and sent me a 18-inch bar chain combo and it worked out perfect. Runtime is limited, but I planned on that. It took about 45 minutes to charge a pair of 5-amp batteries. I fell a 10-inch stug fir and bucked it into 16-inch firewood lengths and still had 1 bar left on the batteries. That took me about 30 minutes, taking my time as I am retired. Meanwhile, my 2000 Honda generator was charging my other set of batteries. The generator has the economy switch and idles until higher amps are called for, and charging with their dual charger never left the idle. So yes, I am still using gas, but at idle I get 8 hours of charging from a gallon of gas. Lightweight, no pulling rope starter. No mixing saw gas and quiet as an electric drill. No gas. No choke. No pull string. Tree chopped up in 1 silse of battery life, priceless. Thanks Makita. So here a real report from a long life of tree cutting, and my family had the biggest firewood business in Morgan Hill, CA back in the 90s. Over 200 cords of oak on hand year round. Let's get to this battery saw. Take in mind this is a battery operated saw, and take in mind people have kids and takes no brains for a young one to pull a trigger and cut his leg off. Gas power you have to start. So people talk bad about this off button they have to push. I found you keep your hand around the handle on the second safety it remains on. Set the saw down, yes, power shuts off. Deal with it. It don't bother me, I don't have to start the saw on a pull cord. The power on the 14-inch brushless is pretty darn good. On a 8-inch choke my buddy with one of my stills that's about the same size. After the 8DH cut I was one up on him with the Makita, both with new blades. I did 59 cuts on 2 18V batteries. When I ran out of power he ran out of gas on his 63 cut. Lol, 59 cut, the gas was on his 53 cut. This saw will hog through wood better than a gas of its own size. I use it all the time to make sawdust because it's not as fine as gas saw. Spinning faster seem to make more dust. I own both Makita 12 brush and 14 brushless. Both have a purpose. If you're like me, sick of mixing a gallon of gas and wasting 80% and have to clean your carbs out later down the road, well then this will be just what you need. I've owned a couple of my own chainsaws. And used some higher end still models. All of them are insanely maintenance intensive. If you're smart, you take them into a main shop at the beginning of the summer and sometime around the fall. Click link in description for more reviews.